Dave will soon be joining us. Dave will be soon joining us. Where should we put the adverb soon? We had been eagerly waiting for others to come. Or should we say, we had eagerly been waiting for others to come. We ought to probably focus a little more. We probably ought to focus a little more. Which of the two sentences has the adverb probably placed correctly? In mid position, adverbs can be placed differently. They can come before the main verb, just after the auxiliary verb, in between two auxiliaries, and after the second auxiliary and just before the main verb. No need to get confused. In this lesson, we are going to study in detail all the variations in mid position. In case you are thinking about the front position as well, you can check the link to the previous lesson above or in the description below. Friends, my name is Hemant Singh Rana and you're watching in Live in English, making the language entertaining, lively and functional. And it's time to learn something new. First, we need to understand what the mid position is. The position between the subject and the main verb is called mid position, and that's where most adverbs can go. However, the problem arises when between the subject and the main verb we have two auxiliaries and modal verbs. In that case, we need to master certain variations and the word order. Let's understand each one of them in detail. First, in mid position, an adverb can come right after an auxiliary verb, especially after the various forms of be, such as is, are, am, was, were, etc. Let's see some examples. Mark is going to play the match. Mark is definitely going to play the match. Kevin doesn't express himself. Kevin doesn't often express himself. We have finished our lunch. We have just finished our lunch. I am clueless about his next move. I am usually clueless about his next move. If there is no auxiliary verb and only the verb of a simple tense in a sentence, an adverb comes before it. Mostly adverbs of frequency such as sometimes, always, often, rarely, etc. go in this position. For example, Jared speaks the truth. Jared always speaks the truth. I plan a vacation for the family. I sometimes plan a vacation for the family. Steve gives his best. Steve always gives his best. If there are two auxiliaries in a sentence, mid position is usually after the first one. Let's see some sentences. Dave will soon be joining us. Alex has just been playing well of late. Stella will definitely be performing today. Rob has rarely been working hard on his game. However, adverbs of manner and some adverbs of degree go after the second auxiliary, as in, we had been eagerly waiting for others to come. Eric has been positively responding to all the queries. The fire could have completely destroyed the house. Had you come on board, we would have highly appreciated that. When there is an auxiliary and the main verb, an adverb goes between them. For example, we should never hurt others. We will definitely help you. We are surely attending the meeting. I have rarely seen Bob behaving well. In negative sentences, and when we have to lay stress on something, we sometimes put an adverb after the subject and just before the verb phrase. For example, it probably doesn't matter very much. They usually aren't ready to take up any challenging task. You really are serious, aren't you? Dennis seldom listens to us, does he? In case of have to, used to, and ought to, we can put an adverb before them. For example, I never have to direct my team to do something. Rex always used to study hard before the exams. We probably ought to focus a little more to get this done. From the examples and certain rules that we have discussed so far, you can easily make out that adverbs of frequency such as always, ever, never, rarely, often, seldom, etc. take the mid position most of the time. Since these adverbs are quite frequently used in our daily communication, it's important that we see some more examples for better understanding. Martha is always ready to help others. If you ever come to London, do meet me. I never work on Sundays. Ronnie rarely wakes up on time. Our friends often visit us at weekends. Emma seldom loses her cool. Adverbs of degree such as completely, nearly, quite, rather, fairly, hardly, almost, etc. are also used a lot in our daily communication. For example, I was completely exhausted after an intense workout. The project is nearly finished. You're quite right on this one. I'm rather surprised to see your reaction. We all are fairly impressed with his presentation. The food is almost ready. Adverbs probably, definitely, certainly, clearly, and usually are quite visible in mid position. Let's see some sentences. There has probably been some misunderstanding. There is clearly an error of judgment on your part. I definitely need a break. It certainly isn't easy to survive in big cities. Adverbs very, just, really, extremely, terribly, etc. are placed before the word they emphasize. For example, we were very excited to attend the event. He terribly failed in his attempt. I am extremely sorry for the mistake. Chris rides the bike really fast. So friends, that's it in this lesson. Mid position is not difficult to understand, but it requires a little understanding of the word order and certain variations that I discussed with you all. With a keen sense of observation and persistence, you'll be able to place adverbs correctly in sentences. In case you face any difficulty, I'm there to help you. Do share your concerns and queries with me. I'm eager to answer them. In the next lesson, we'll take up the end position. I'll be back with you soon. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Goodbye.